All right, welcome back to another episode of Bedtime with Bruce. Once again, I'm your host, Bruce, and this is my faithful sidekick and good friend, Albie.
Hi.
Tonight is our first night of having a guest in the second season. That was kind of confusing. We have a guest tonight.
Who?
We do, and it's Dirty. It's Dirty. He was our I think he was our first guest ever.
Could be.
I think. I don't know. He was one of our first guests in the first season, and he was a real fan favorite. We got a lot of mail about him. So let's bring him out. Come on out, Dirty.
Thanks for having me back.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you. Hey,
Dirty.
And as in our tradition, we always let the guest pick the drink, and tonight our drink is Perrier. Straight people drink it too. It's
yeah, these two.
No, it's good. He actually just said water. He wanted tap water. He's like, I would say out of all of our guests, he's the most relaxed as far as the green room, demands.
Mm-hmm.
No. We had a guy that demanded heroin. We had,
That was not easy to get.
that was not easy to get. We met Albie's baby on the show. We had to drink Similac the entire show.
Yeah. And got all over me. That was crazy.
Oh, jeez.
Because I spit it or spilled it or something.
You look different. You wearing glasses or something?
Oh, no, I've lost a lot of weight.
A lot of
Since
weight.
last time, I lost about 60 pounds.
What happened? How do you do that?
Well, some people thought, most people that see new pictures of me, they think I was sick. I wasn't
That's
sick.
what I was going to ask.
I just started.
Answer.
Well, one thing that I stopped drinking soda and stuff like that, and started drinking water, which is why I drink, water.
Perrier.
Great.
Skinny people drink it.
And I just started running and working out, just more exercise, because I've been.
What are you running from? Happiness?
No, I still eat a bunch. No, I'm running so I can get closer to happiness. No.
Well, you look great.
Well, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Congratulations.
What was your motivation?
Didn't want to die. I mean, as much as that sounds, didn't want to die. No, because a lot of diabetes. That's really the one that was diabetes, being heavy. That was basically,
Do you have diabetes?
I don't have diabetes.
Because we both have diabetes.
both have-
I don't. That was the reason why I didn't want to get
I had 2 banana splits today.
I had a chocolate bar yesterday.
And then I read an article about some guy who didn't take care of his stage 2 diabetes, and he's vomiting blood and black blood in the hospital, and there's nothing they can do to save him, and he's going to die. And so I'm going to start taking care of myself again.
That's why we shoot from the waist down, so the foot that you lost due to the sugar.
There are many reasons, but that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got healthy before you got diabetes?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I never thought of
Why
that.
didn't we think of
That
that?
was the goal. Yeah. So I run. I play basketball. I'm just all around just.
I remember before I had diabetes, but after Albie had diabetes, I made him go to.
That's how we.
I made him go to Dairy Queen with me,
John's
and I bought him.
ED and AD.
Yeah.
And I bought him ice cream and an orange Julius.
Mm.
I mean, we did it up, and I was like, "You sure you're okay?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm fine." And then, and then he went to stage 1 diabetes.
It's not good. I was not in a coma, but I slept a couple days.
Wow.
It was good though. It was worth it.
Okay.
Well, the alternative is the sugar-free stuff, and then you're all day in the bathroom the next day.
Right. I used to eat too much sugar-free candy, and I couldn't figure it out. It wrecked me.
Have you ever had Twizzlers, sugar-free Twizzlers?
I don't enjoy regular Twizzlers.
Oh, okay.
We're a Red Vine family.
I don't like the red.
I'm
ones.
just kidding. I don't like it. I don't like those either.
No.
You?
No, I'm not a big fan of Twizzlers either.
Well,
I mean, to be fair.
On the topic of candy and diabetes, this is a perfect segue for what we're about to do.
What is this?
Well, last week's show, if you didn't see it, we talked about videos online of people unwrapping things. And apparently there's a lady, I think she's the #1, earner on YouTube, and she's made a career out of opening up those little German Kinder eggs, I think they're called. And they're chocolate eggs, and each one has a prize in it. So all you see is this lady's, I'm going to move this for a second. All you see is this lady's hands, and she's got her nails painted up like ladybugs, and she'll open up 20 Disney-themed Kinder eggs. And I checked out one of her videos, and just one of her videos has 160 million hits.
That's a lot.
and you get paid by the
It
hit
is a
on
lot of hit.
YouTube.
Actually did watch that video. It was kind of just plain and boring. I mean, to be
But
honest.
apparently children are obsessed with it. Like kids will park themselves in front of that and just watch them open the eggs.
Like a placebo?
I
kind of
saw a
thing?
lady.
Like where they don't have to open it themselves, so like their parents let them watch
Right.
it. Kind of like, well,
Sure,
we're not gonna buy all
open
these
up the
eggs.
egg, but
Can you imagine those parents that let their toddler watch those videos? Yeah, my daughter.
It's porn for children.
Really?
It's
They're mesmerized by it. She says, "Hi guys," and she opens up stuff, and my daughter Serenity calls it egg-a-pie. She can't yet say egg surprise, but she says egg-a-pie, until we give her her phone with YouTube on it with egg surprise, and she'll sit there for hours.
I feel like we're being assholes by doing this and not giving these to your daughter. Like,
She'll probably get the whatever's inside of them later.
well, maybe
Oh.
we let our guest. He gets
Oh.
first dibs.
Oh, that's
He's-
true.
Oh.
You have a girlfriend now?
I've had a girlfriend.
He's had a girlfriend since you've known him.
Okay.
She lives in the Niagara Falls area.
Ah, from
You wouldn't know her.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know her.
She's from
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
You wouldn't know her, but
Now I
you know,
remember
Canada.
her.
She lives on the Canada side of Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
We meet up.
Right.
It's
Very
right.
pretty.
very
right?
hot. Very,
Yeah.
very.
It's
Oh,
hot.
She doesn't go to your school.
Oh no, she doesn't.
No.
No, she's. It's.
Mm.
But when we're together, it is.
Passion.
Yeah.
Passion. All right.
So
So
she
let's
doesn't want them.
So let's do the eggs. We'll sort out the
All
rule
right,
later.
well,
let's do an
let's-
egg.
we'll do this.
Why don't you go first as our guest? Pick
All
an
right.
egg, any egg you want to do.
Well, all right. Well, look at these we got. They're called Yowies, and I picked Boof.
Boof. Okay.
Boof is a little. Actually, they're all kind of a little special here. I mean,
Well, some of them look kind of mean.
well, like you mean like me, like they're all a little special, but you're arguing with them, and like you say something too complicated to them, so they're kind of mad about it, and then like they get mad, so they want to wrestle you, and that kind of situation. I agree. They I would not want to ask them how to do divide like long division all whatsoever, because I'd end up in a tree.
So these
Or
are
the scissor hole.
so these are angry, retarded chocolate things.
I think that's what Yowie means. I think that's actually what it translates to.
Or it meant to be something else, and that's what came out. Like it's supposed to say Steve.
Yowie. That's right, Steve. That's what your $5 gets you.
Oh
Ridicule
my.
over the internet.
Okay, there was a shout out to Steve. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
they come in like
Here
this,
we go.
so,
So
all
open
right.
it up,
We open them up,
and you're supposed to describe, I think, how you're feeling and
Well-
what you're going through while you open it.
The candy is kind of interesting because it's just a shell, like but actually the egg is there's not a lot of chocolate to it, but the egg is kind of interesting because it's kind of the same size as the actual.
Kind of looks like the thing that, what was that movie, Captain Phillips? Doesn't it look like a Captain Phillips boat?
I'm your captain now.
I open these now.
I am your captain now.
I never saw the movie.
That's all the only part.
That's the only part you need to know. It's
Okay, so open
All
up
right,
your
Daddy
Captain.
goes,
Wilson!
Open up your Captain Phillips
Let's
egg.
see. Apparently it's tougher than it looks.
Now toddlers can do this.
Toddlers can do it.
Yeah,
I'm
then I
so-
can't do it then.
so-
Oh,
oh my.
there we go. Well, all right. So
Get
it
a
comes
flyer.
with inside of it a little flyer.
They always talk about the flyers. Oh, you got a piece of
Ooh,
paper.
flyer.
This
And some
says
stickers.
Crag.
Crag.
So,
So that's Crag.
So it looks like
Ooh,
we don't get the
that's
same
nice.
person. This is Crag, the mangrove yowie. With a touch of cousin crocodile, Crag is the meanest looking of all the yowie,
3D.
but that with that crocodilian smile. There beats a heart of gold. Villager kept of marsh, swamp, and backwater. Crag leaves nothing to chance when it comes to defending its domain and all its wet and muddy creatures.
It's like a green gorilla
Kind of.
with fangs.
So now eat your chocolate.
All right, so I'll eat the chocolate.
Chocolate.
All right.
How much
Okay.
are these a piece? About?
$2.50.
It's not horrible, I guess. Now, Kinder eggs are illegal in the U.S. for some reason.
I bought a
Real
Kinder
ones.
egg in
Really?
I bought one at like a
Actually?
German deli.
Maybe it's just. Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean a few years ago.
Maybe it's an urban legend that they're illegal.
Maybe they just I don't know.
When you go to buy them, like on Amazon, they're $30, $40 for like 3 or 4 of them.
All right, so I'm opening up Squish. There's a certain sexuality to that. Squish. All right, so the texture is. Oh, he's broken already. Oh,
Not like us
oh
all.
my. I need a taste.
Sweet chocolate.
Taco's not bad.
Good.
It's better than I would have expected. I was expecting the same quality as the bubblegum in baseball cards. How do you open them up?
You have to pull apart. There was nothing really, no twist or anything to it.
Alright.
It's just hard because it's like ribbed for their pleasure. So the different levels you have to pull off before you get to it. It's kind of odd.
That brings to mind what I tried to do today. I was hoping they made adult versions of these where you could find cock rings and like little penises and things like that. And I wasn't going to tell you that we had slipped adult ones in, and I was just going to put it in there and be like, what'd you get? And you'd be like, I got a penis.
So you're going to watch me?
Are you kidding me?
You just got a bear? I get this guy. You just get a bear.
I wonder why you got a bear, John.
A lot of gay guys that are big and fat and hairy are called bears. Is that what you're referring to?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so, see, yeah, that's not even an option on here. Like, there's pictures of all the stuff.
Maybe you got like the chaser, like they have in certain steps.
I got a brown bear.
He just got the...
I think you got screwed.
I'm not even going to read this. This is stupid. I got a bear. All right.
What does it say, like?
It just says a brown bear.
People?
They like...
Does he have a funny name or something?
They eat roots, berries, acorns, mushrooms, mammals, and fish. That's pretty much everything.
They're omnivorous.
On here, it says, right, like, they have, like, little different colors. And just, like, what level of threatened they are. And the brown bear is blue, so it looks like he is not threatened. So, the little thing for you, brown bears are not threatened at all.
Now, do you play a game with these or something? You get points?
Well,
they have magic?
This kind of takes me out of it, because I can't see this guy in real life. But it's like, you have to play with Crag and the bear. I mean, is this like some sort of ridiculous, like...
Open yours up. I bet you get a hammer.
Okay. Mine's name is, look, Yowie Rumble. Yowie Rumble.
Rumble.
Oh, he got like a senator or something like that.
You got Senator Orrin Hatch of Utah.
Oh,
I have the third president of the United States.
I got the 13th Amendment.
Again, yellow and orange. Ooh, that's pretty good then. Ooh, a flyer. And a kangaroo.
Let's see, well.
That's kind of cooler than a bear.
Alright, so far I've gotten the good one.
I don't understand.
Green gorilla.
I don't understand the fictitious thing and then the real stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand these two things. Are these real or is this real? I'm not quite sure.
This looks like it should come in those. Those
Yes.
do not.
Exactly.
This is good chocolate, by the way. I think this has sugar in it.
I'm pretty sure it has sugar.
I got sugar free.
Okay.
We'll find out later.
Oh, whoa.
Hashtag Albie's coma. Okay.
This is fun. I can see why kids like.
You want to open another one? You want to just finish them off, or we're just gonna leave them there?
Maybe wait a little
I'm
bit.
kind of disgusted with it right now.
That's right.
All right.
You guys talk. I'm gonna eat chocolate.
Okay.
So, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Well, I'm happy to be back. That's one thing. Well, I did bring one thing with me. The last show I was on, I talked about a comic called Batman Earth 1, which was the retelling of the origin of Batman in a different light. I mean, I did it a million times, but it was done by one of my favorite writers for comics, Jeff Johns. And actually, it just happened to be the past month, they actually had the new one that came out. So Volume 2, finally, after 3 years, actually, how long it's been, came out. And it's a continuation of the same story. Where we left off with Batman was he had just kind of solidified his role as the myth of Gotham. He had killed the mayor, who in this one was the Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot. He'd actually been killed by Alfred.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. They killed Danny DeVito in here, and it was done by the Alfred, the military version. So Michael Caine killed Danny DeVito in this one.
Whoa.
So now we're left off where you have Batman just kind of learning how to be Batman again. In this one, he has to deal with the Riddler. That's the main the antagonist in this one. So, well, I mean, it was really good. I don't want to ruin anything about it because it was kind of interesting. I love the artwork in it. I love the artist in here, Gary Franks. He's amazing. They look more lifelike, but it still I don't feel like I'm out of it by looking too cartoony. And Batman shouldn't be too cartoony. I never felt that way. He's about as real as when it comes to as close you can get to real when it comes to fiction scary.
Is that a question mark?
Yes, it is.
Yes, the
What's it
Riddler.
got to do with the Riddler?
Yes, it does. It's he's a little more of a like in these ones they're a little more. It's more down to earth. Like every character, like in this one is Killer Croc. He's actually in this one, but there's a little twist I won't ruin because unless you want to pick this up, you can buy it through your guys' Amazon, isn't that right? You guys still have that, or like you did in the last one, where you could buy things through the Amazon to gain money.
A little bit.
Little
Sure.
Sure.
bit. Sure. All right.
We'll link it up.
Right.
Go to our site,
Right
hit
there.
Amazon, and buy this book, and
Or whatever you want to buy. I mean, whatever.
buy anything you want.
I remember that was like you guys would hoard yourself out hard.
That didn't work so much.
It didn't work so
It
much.
didn't work so much. Nobody bought a damn thing.
Our new thing is Patreon.
Right now we're basically just saying, give us some money,
Give us money.
and we'll keep doing this.
It's probably
quality
easier.
entertainment.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's probably easier.
Well, thank you for bringing that. So he lives in a town called Gotham.
Gotham, yes. Gotham.
There's a show called Gotham, and it's kind of about the Batman.
Yeah.
I actually love it. I love it. Gotham. I love it. It's a good TV show for regular TV. The worst part about it, in my opinion, is Bruce Wayne.
Is he a little kid, right?
He's a little kid, and he's
Does he
kind
still have
of
his parents or no?
No, they're dead, and he's being raised by Alfred, and Alfred's kind of a badass. Like the TV show has Alfred as a total badass. Like, he was always cool, but now he's a badass. Like, from the British Army, and he's killed some people. At some point in his life, he's done some shit.
Did they do the whole Batman origin story? Because that always makes me uncomfortable.
No, they started with that.
No.
His parents got killed in the first episode, and now it's all about him meeting all the villains of Gotham.
But like as kids.
Some of them are kids, some of them are just young.
Who's your favorite character in the show?
The Penguin.
Oh, yes. I agree. He's
The guy that plays him, like, the casting was perfect. Like, he really, I don't know who that actor is, but he's creepy as hell, and he does a great job as a Penguin. Like,
I honestly never have, liked the Penguin as much as in that. That's probably my favorite iteration of the Penguin. Because he's scrappy, and it's like, because you start off with him just being Oswald Cobblepot, and he kind of doesn't take on the wanting to be the Penguin at first. Like, he doesn't want to be called that at all whatsoever. But then by the time he owns it. Like, that's the best part about it. Like, you can watch this guy that he's pretty just sleazy and just...
And his mom is played by, I don't remember the actress's name, but it's that chick that played Simca on Taxi.
Oh, yeah.
Like Andy
Kaufman?
Kaufman's wife on the show. Like
I like her. She's in that other show that's on Netflix, where the mole women were in a hole.
Oh, that's hot.
Have you seen that?
Woman in a hole. Cinemax late at night.
It's kind of like Blast from the Past, but the series. She plays the...
You're saying a bunch of stuff on my
Okay. Yeah,
I know who she
Netflix?
is.
No, I know.
You know what?
I know Netflix.
She's the lady from Taxi.
Yeah,
Let's leave it at that. Lady from Taxi.
Andy Kaufman, alive or dead?
Very much dead.
Yeah. I thought if he would survive, it would be David Letterman's last guest. Because they didn't announce it, so... But no.
That would have been pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know who David Letterman did have on? David Letterman's last show was last week, and we
watched it.
We feel like we're taking the void left by David Letterman, and we're gonna take care of that for you.
Someone has to take his place.
He had Tom Waits on.
Well, wasn't that Stephen Colbert? I mean, isn't he taking
I
this one?
guess, technically.
I guess if you, he's good too.
If
But
people want to stay on the same channel on regular TV.
sure, but come
you're
here.
a man. Anyway.
Accessible.
On your
Come
phone,
here,
on
and,
your laptop, on your iPad, on your Nook. Are we on a Nook?
We should have an app.
Yeah, we have Bedtime with Bruce, the app. Work on that.
Not me? Okay, I'm also IT guy apparently. Okay, alright, I'll work on that.
So anyway, we've referenced this a few times, and we did give Steve Kirk-Millis a shout out. We have something set up called Patreon on the site. Should be a box next to the screen that you're looking at, and it allows you to make a one-time donation to the show, or you can do a recurring, monthly donation if you want to help keep this programming going. We'd like to, we'd love to have you donate us $1 a month would be awesome. We have 2 patrons so far. We just started. Becky Hicks. Hi, Becky. Thank you so much for being a patron of our show. And Steve Kirk-Millis. There you go. There's your shout-outs.
They're actually, fanboy and fangirl level?
Fanboy and fangirl level. Yep. And then we have different incentives, I guess. You know, if you want to, let's see. If you pledge $1 or more, I will thank you by name on the show. If you pledge $5 or more per month, I will look longingly into the camera and thank you by name.
I think you have to do that.
Becky Hicks, thank you so much. Steve Kirkamillis, thank you. Well, hello.
Hi.
You just have to make sure you guys are here.
We're okay.
We're good. Hey, we're having a special guest here.
Special guest.
Serenity. Can I bring her on real quick?
Yeah, let's see how she's growing.
Can you come here for a second, Serenity? We first met Serenity on the show.
Okay.
Can I put you on?
You're gonna go on camera.
You might have to sign a waiver.
Okay.
Yay, you're on the show.
Wave at the camera. Okay, this was nice.
I think she smelled surprise eggs.
All right. Oh,
Hey, look, there's surprise eggs.
Would you like to open a surprise egg on camera?
you want to open it on camera? Come here.
We
Okay.
first met Serenity in the episode The Child, the
Yes.
season finale
When
of
she
season
was
1.
first born,
Yes.
we had her on the show, and we drank Similac because that's what she wanted to drink,
I wore Similac.
and we spit Similac all over Albie. So this is our first surprise guest on the show. See, you never know what to expect with Bedtime Bruce.
But
Two guests.
Exactly. This is how I'm up showing.
This is a two-guest show. We're gonna get some hits tonight.
We have a girl on the show. All right. What is this, Rennie? Egg
It is
pie.
an egg pie.
Yep. Egg pie toy. What do you think's inside?
Here's what we got already.
We got
We got a kangaroo, we got a brown bear, and we got this thing. What do you like best out of these three?
She just woke up. You gotta give her.
You're doing great for just waking up.
I think she likes the opening more than the having.
Sure.
It's better to want than to have, they
And
say.
the chocolate.
Hmm?
And the chocolate.
Chocolate's good.
You're doing really good with this. You're doing better than we did. Set it
She's
down.
like a pro.
Yeah. She's got to keep it organized.
Do-
Are you going to open it up?
You're not gonna open it and see what the toy
I'll
is?
hold it. What?
Okay, she's done.
You don't want to see what the toy is? She's like, no, let's go back inside.
Okay, that was
Good
nice.
night.
That,
Hey, stay awake a little bit. I got some presents for you. I'll give them to you
You may
later.
have already seen them.
Oh.
uh-oh. Live TV. What are
Okay,
you
you never know what to expect.
Anything can happen.
I can't. The door's gonna open and George Clooney's gonna be standing there.
Bruce, this is your life. That is your guide daughter.
What were we talking about?
Patreon. You were looking longingly into the camera and thanking our fanboy and fangirl.
Okay.
And
Well-
our different levels of.
There's different levels and they're all listed there.
Where would you go if you wanted to go to that, though? I mean, like, what if I can't? How am I going to find this? I mean, there's a specific way to get there.
Patreon.com/bedtime with Bruce.
Ah, all right.
Well, or how do you get to see the show?
Oh, we're on YouTube if you Google it, or we are on barrenspace.com.
Barrenspace.com. BARREN space.com.
Filling in the empty space in your life.
no, I'm there in space.
And we have rewards.
It's a pun.
We have goals. Would you like to read our goals?
Oh, we do have goals.
Since we're talking about it.
Once we get up to $25 a month, Albie and I are going to do the show topless.
So that's just like 3 more contributors at $5, right?
Then we have $50 a month. Once we hit that goal, we'll put up 3 different options, and we're going to let the viewers choose what we do on that show. Once we get to $100 a month, we will do an entire show in the shower.
I put that one there.
Once we get to $150 a month, we will be replaced by puppets for an entire show.
Like that.
Pretty cool.
$200 a month gets 1940s black and white film noir episode.
That could be interesting. Who done it? I don't know.
$250 a month, we do a show completely nude. You won't see the goods, but you will see us very uncomfortable, and if not us, our guest will be.
Because they would have the view.
Once we get to
Nice.
$500 a month, we
do a friend grind that way.
up our schedule to 2 shows a week. Once we get to $1,000 a month, we up our schedule to 3 shows a week. $3,000 a month, we get 4 shows a week, and once we get to 5,000 a month, we do 5 shows a week. Wow.
So 1,000 people.
And then if you want to pledge certain amounts, there's different perks. I'm not going to read them all. You can look this up. I don't want to. I feel like I've already shilled this enough.
Just go to patreon.com/bedtimewithbruce.
But there is an interesting one. Whoever donates $50 a month, the first 100 people to do 50 a month, I will look longingly into the camera and thank you by name, slowly profess my love for you, tell you one thing about myself that I've never told another living soul, and an autographed 8x10 photo of Bruce and Albie in bed, Brady Bunch style.
Which we just shot.
We did just shoot that. So that picture is ready to be sent out, so give us some money.
It's like a tip jar, you know. You tip the guy at Starbucks a couple dollars for making your coffee. Tip us a couple dollars for making your
making your night a little bit brighter.
Right.
Filling the void that is your life. I'm assuming there's a lot of lonely people out there. I don't know.
There are.
All right, what else were we going to talk about tonight?
Well, we can go back, like we said, you're filling the void. We can go with David Letterman's last show. I mean, we can talk about that because that was kind of, you know, he was influential and pretty big for a lot of people, as it was shown by the weeks, you know, ahead of time. A lot of the, you know, talk shows themselves were talking about it, and including a bunch of people that came on the show and wanted to say their goodbyes.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
Didn't care.
I did. I watched it.
Haven't watched David Letterman. Don't remember the last time I watched David Letterman. Nothing against him, just not my thing.
Do you have a preference for your late night?
I don't watch any of them, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably go Jon Stewart.
Really? I'm like a Conan guy. Kinda.
Yeah, I would go with. You know what? I'll say it. I'll be. I like Jimmy Fallon. I like him.
It's funny. I watch his YouTube stuff all the time.
I can see why he is as popular as he is on there. He can hit a lot of demographics that way. He's just very likable. So I mean, you know, if it's your preference, no, but he's just very likable.
Did you see the Saved by the Bell skit?
Oh, yes, I did.
That was the best.
Well, I feel like, you know, it's a little too close to home since I'm in competition with these guys.
These are secondary. We watch you first, of course.
Well, I mean, I've never been on their show, so I mean, if I'm going like ranking like what I'm doing, so I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you want to be invited back to this show?
Oh my God! All right, so we're gonna get strong armed now. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying. You make your choice. You know, you can wait around for Jimmy Fallon to call you, or you can just keep coming back here every week because we don't have anybody else. I'm kidding. We actually do have other people. We have
Couple people.
We have a surprise guest coming up next week, and in the near future, we have a guy that breathes fire.
He is awesome. This guy's great to hang out with. I can't wait till he comes on the show.
Not that we're not having fun with you.
Oh yes, it's, you know.
But you don't breathe fire.
No, you don't breathe
Yeah.
fire.
So
Maybe he could teach you.
no, that one.
My beard's gone. He's an awesome guy. He does smell like torch fuel all the time. You know, tiki torch fuel.
What do you think he smells like right now? Tacos, right?
I was gonna say some kind of fast food. Yeah.
Tacos.
Is it tacos?
Probably.
Probably.
I live in a taco
Oh, don't be racist.
truck.
Aren't you Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm half Puerto Rican.
I can't really tell who's what.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. He doesn't smell like tacos.
It's good, whatever it is.
Yeah, he smells good.
Yeah,
I would have
very
him back. He smells nice in this torture dungeon of ours.
My secret underground lair. What do you think?
I like it a lot, actually. I think at one point you could probably show off everything in Secret Lair. Because I think the Secret Lair looks really cool as is. So.
We might do a 360 shot one
Yeah,
day.
there you go.
And you all see that you will agree with me that if I were to be kidnapped by some sex-crazed, I'll say it, nerd, this is the torture dungeon, the sex torture dungeon that he would put me in, right here.
Yeah.
Wannabe.
And the chains right there and up ceiling joists, right?
Right, next to the Enterprise model.
The boxing part and water tank. We have another surprise guest.
Oh, we have another surprise guest?
She wants to open her egg, but on Daddy's lap.
Fine.
That was her criteria. He's gonna hand you.
Okay.
your
I'm going to
egg.
hand you over to your father.
Thank you. This is in 3D for some of you.
She's like, I'm
No,
coming out because
no.
there's another egg.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, you can have
This
that.
is Dirty. Can you say hi, Dirty?
Hi.
Okay, what do you got in your egg?
I hope it's a brown bear.
She got 2 brown bears previously. What did you say? You want me to help?
She thinks it's a kangaroo, she said.
Could be.
I think it's a hammer.
What is it? Looks like a kitty cat. Some kind of cat.
A bobcat, maybe.
Bobcat? Wow, bobcat. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Now we no longer have the anticipation.
All right, now we know.
One more to go. Okay.
All right, I'm going to open this one. I'm just kidding.
Kids love this.
How many kids are going to watch this?
160 million.
Get your 160 million of you need to watch this. It's fascinating.
We'll just title this Toddler Opens Egg Surprise.
Toddler opens egg surprise with 3 guys in a creepy torture basement.
We don't put that on there, and then the parents are like, "What are you watching? Give me that phone."
Would you absolutely put it that way? Would you please put that?
I don't do that.
Please.
Okay.
Tag it. Child opens chocolate egg in creepy torture chamber with 3 guys.
Yes.
As far as we know, that's all that's here. That's all they have. There's no context. Hand me the child, open the egg. Just do it.
You got chocolate on you. Are you eating chocolate? You want help?
Oh my god.
Oh, these are so hard. How are kids supposed to open these? Here you go.
Alright.
Wow!
Nemo?
Probably not. Probably a clownfish. But it looks like Nemo, right?
I think it looks like Nemo.
Is that Nemo from Finding Nemo? It's weird. Does this really exist in real life? Because that's a possibility. Because I know these do.
We got
But
real
I've never
animals
seen
and then this thing.
The
All right.
green gorilla. And it comes with a flyer. Would you like to read it, Dirty?
Sure. Alright, this is a clownfish. They're found in the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. They eat small crustaceans and worms, plankton and algae. They are targeted by poachers for the pet trade. Coral reef habitat vulnerable to pollution and climate change, and their species status, they're near threatened. So,
Not only entertaining, but we're educational.
yeah, and I don't quite understand why we got this guy, because I'm still at this point very confused.
Does he live in the wild?
Well, no, because he's on here with the rest of them.
You know, I think if we got this guy, if this guy got here first, like that's the problem. Like it set the standard, and we're like, I wonder what magical, wonderful thing we're gonna get, you know? And it's like a bear, a cat, a fish, a hammer, a chicken.
My honest thought is this is what's supposed to be in there. These kind of things. But
And this is
somewhere
some
in
cool
China,
drug. Like the Chinese prisoner that put these together was like, oh, you get bear, you know?
they just had extra.
Sorry.
I feel like if
They
there's
just had
Yowie
extra.
World like traders, I feel like this one is like we open this and some guys like it's a what the they opened up Crag and like
They're very well made. Look at the paint job on these.
Somewhere we're gonna start getting emails for this thing, and we're like, oh
Exactly.
my god, it's the rarest.
how much do I have to donate the Patreon to get Crag? A lot.
$200.
Yes.
For $200, we will take this toy away from this child
You can use it. You can use it.
and send it to you with her tears on it. Like we will. For $250, we'll send a picture of her crying as we take it away from her. We don't care. That's how shameless we are.
Is it good? You want to go back to
All
mommy?
right.
She's like, but wait, there's more chocolate.
Okay, here's your. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. We'll see you in a little bit.
So I did watch Schindler's List.
For real?
For real.
Okay, so this all started last week when we talked about people making money on the internet opening things, and how there's a market to watch people unwrapping things that need not be unwrapped, I guess. And so then I started making fun of Albie for owning the DVD of Schindler's List, like the collector's edition, and my point being, why would you need to ever watch that movie more than once? I think we should all see it. You know, it's a great film. But why would you ever want to watch it more than once? So then we opened it, and he said you have to go through all the parts, and there's a picture of the little girl in the red dress being taken off to the Holocaust, and there's a list of names and numbers, you know, the actual list, and it's truly, you know, horrible.
I felt bad, but I hadn't seen the movie, so I didn't feel that bad. After seeing the movie, I feel really bad.
So you saw the movie.
Up,
I don't believe
up
you.
until you
So
see
you were a
the-
Holocaust denier before you saw the movie?
No,
Schindler's List.
but I knew like weird bad stuff happened, but I had no idea it was that bad.
Did you fall asleep during history class? Was just like it took
yeah,
it took the wonderment of Steven Spielberg to make you believe.
The wonderment of Steven.
That's what it made you. I
Now
didn't believe
I
it
believe
happened.
now. Now I believe in the magic.
I believe that. I believe in
It just-
dinosaurs and big sharks.
Yeah, exactly. Named Bruce.
Oh my goodness.
I knew it, but I didn't know it. Does that make sense? I watched it up until the point where you see the girl in the red overcoat or whatever the second time, and then I was like, I'm out. So I haven't seen past that. It's a long movie. It's like 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Spoiler alert. Eventually you see the little girl in the red dress dead.
Yeah, that's where I...
Oh, that's
yeah,
the second
that's
time
the
they
second
showed her.
time. First time she's running around town, I'm like, that's weird. It's something like Sin City. This might be cool. Not cool.
There's nothing like
Nothing.
Sin City.
I feel like you had no context coming into this movie.
I understand. Is there a reason why they made her red, just so you knew who she was later? Or does
Yeah.
it spoil the ending?
It's like an artistic choice.
No, there's no more.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything more
But
to it.
that was horribly heartbreaking, and all that stuff really happened, and probably worse. And what I don't understand, I can understand this Hitler guy being crazy and messed up in the head, but how did he get all the people that happen to live in that country to follow him and be that crazy? And
Are we
kill
really
people?
going to do this right now?
I guess not.
It was rough times.
Yeah, I'll give you some history.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Oh, come on!
But the people.
We're not
that
doing
I
live-
like this segment. Let's
We're
see
not
Albie
doing this.
history.
Hashtag Albie learns about the
Like,
Holocaust for the
did
first
they open
time.
up the prisons and say everybody that's a murderer or killer, like Suicide Squad or something, let's go do something?
No, that's not. I'll get you some
I
actual.
just don't understand. It's incomprehensible. I used to complain about working at a restaurant.
For anybody that donates $3 tonight, we will somehow educate poor Albie on
It's
the
horrible.
Holocaust, I guess.
I knew about it, but I never saw it.
Okay.
You know?
All right. Well,
No,
this
no.
was fun. This was nice.
So,
Where do we segue from that? So,
yeah.
You seen good movies lately?
Did you see Mad Max yet?
haven't seen Mad Max. Steve Kirkamelis wants to go see Mad Max with me, and he did give us $5 a month, so I feel like he deserves a certain amount of access to me.
If he pays, go.
Yeah, why not?
If he pays, he might have expectations,
Might be a hole in the bottom of the popcorn bucket.
which for $12 a month I would fulfill. I would fulfill all of your expectations in that movie. Mad Max, yeah. Have you seen it?
I have not. The most recent movie I've seen would be Avengers 2, Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty good.
I really like that movie.
Scarlett Johansson, very beautiful.
Yeah. They're all really beautiful. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Men and women.
You
They're all
can't be
just.
in there.
They're yeah. There's no.
There's
no
no
ugly
ugly. There's no
Avengers.
like regular looking
Yeah.
guy like, oh, all these hot people, and
Yeah.
there's John.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mark-
I flame on.
I'm the guy who.
I shoot fire, and I'm the fire guy.
I'm
What's
risk
up?
management. Like no.
I make sure our airplane tickets are all
Yeah, they're
Who's
all.
your favorite Hulk?
together.
Favorite Hulk, this one, this iteration. Mark Ruffalo. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
pretty good.
Bill Bixby.
Yeah, he was good. I grew up watching him.
I once took a whitewater raft next to his house
Interesting.
in Oregon, Eugene, Oregon. Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah. Where do you go from there, Mister?
Was-
Yeah.
Bill
There you
Bixby-
go.
Was
I
that
was
sad
Bill Bixby
walking away
adjacent.
music playing as you went
Yeah.
by?
As we went by, it's like. Dun, dun, dun.
You know, if he was alive today, he'd have that on his phone and he'd do that to everybody.
If not, why wouldn't he?
Can you get that on your phone?
I think so. iTunes, maybe.
Like, could I make that my ringtone?
Oh, sure. I
And
can do
whenever my
anything
phone
with
starts to
technology.
ring, I can just like start walking away. and-
Hold on, I gotta take
I
this.
gotta take this and you walk away slowly.
Looking back as it's still ringing. Keep on going.
But you.
We're gonna do that.
Okay, let's do that.
If that's not a ringtone, it needs to be my. That's gonna be my new
I
ringtone.
can make it a ringtone. I'm sure it is. Come on.
And I need to walk away sadly from people.
You like the Avengers? You like that kind of stuff?
No.
That was.
So his most his like
No.
we were making references to Bill Bixby and what was it, and Taxi. So I don't think he's near where we're at. Like, he's really hitting the younger demographic with these Bill Bixby and Taxi. You know, right?
So let's talk
Now
about,
we're going to talk about the gas crisis of 1977.
Cows were too big. Gas was
Guys,
not, yeah.
you could buy a Coke for $0.25. It's
I don't get a bottle opener. So let's talk about Hogan's Heroes, I guess. How did they make a comedy out of that?
How they make comedy out of it?
we're still on the Holocaust? No, we really...
Well, we're coming back to it, yeah.
I just talked to
We're always
somebody
on the Holocaust.
today that watched Hogan's Heroes last
Really?
night, and I actually own the first 3 seasons of Hogan's Heroes.
Okay. It's a funny show.
What's more funny to me, not funny, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. What's more fascinating to me is the whole Bob Crane story.
Tell us.
Well, the guy that played Colonel Hogan was murdered, and he had his whole house wired up with secret cameras, and he used to pick up like 2-3 girls at a time and bring them back and, like, without them knowing, shoot porno of him. And he was found, like, he was brutally murdered, and they basically found a car soaked in Bob Crane blood, and they still have no idea. Like, there's too many people that could have done it. You know, it could have been a husband or a father of one of these girls. It could have been anyone. So they never solved the Bob Crane murder. And anytime you talk to people that were on the show, like, what's his name, Werner Klemper or whatever, the guy that played
I see
Clink.
nothing.
No,
Colonel Clink.
Colonel Clink.
Okay.
Guy that plays Colonel Clink, who was Jewish, by the way, they all kind of distance themselves. Like, they all say, you know, oh yeah, I like Bob, but you know what, I didn't know any of the other stuff he was into. Like, they all kind of, yeah.
But they didn't film he didn't film his own murder.
No.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine if someone was killing you because they know you film everything in your house, they'd have the foresight to do it somewhere else.
It's funny, but it's hard to laugh about. Yeah. That Greg Kinnear movie, right?
Yeah, Greg Kinnear played Colonel Hogan. I'm sure you can buy it on Amazon through our link. Yeah. Or,
I don't know if we have links. Do we have
We
links?
don't have a link to that.
No, probably
just
not.
give us some money.
Yeah.
We'll keep talking if you do.
We have an Amazon wish list. That's
We
what
do have an Amazon wish list.
Yeah.
And it's a way to donate to the show. We've got some technical things that we need, you know, tripods, cameras, lights. Very important things, fake fireplace that we would put behind us. We also have, I mean, apparently like 15 different styles of pajamas that we'd like. And we will definitely wear them on the show if you want to buy them and have them sent to us. Somewhere down here there's an Amazon link, and that would be really cool. And, okay, I'm done shilling for now.
There's a male and female set, and I'll wear the female set.
Okay.
So it makes sense.
At Christmas, we're going to do some sort of like Ebenezer Scrooge sort of like nightgown with a long, you know, like a sleeping hat, and yeah. So we got a lot of fun stuff planned, but it'll be more fun if we get some free pajamas. Yeah. And any money that we raise on the Patreon is going to go back into the show. So
Yeah.
we're not.
We need to make the set better, lights, cameras, action.
Right. Maybe get our guests some pajamas.
Yeah. Or get better guests.
Yeah, but you can buy better gifts. You should.
Apparently, Dirty sleeps in a gold silver chain.
I do. Actually, I do sleep in this.
Yeah, he had it on last time.
Yeah.
You sleep in the chain?
I sleep in the chain, yeah. Why would I not sleep in... What's weird about sleeping in the chain?
It sounded weird.
I know.
Like a reference to Chain Gang or something? I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what we call it. I'm just wondering.
No, it's everybody sleeps. I sleep in.
It's a thing. If I leave on the night, someone could steal it at this point. You can't steal jewelry that I'm wearing at this point.
They could, but they'd have to kill you first.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, the place you live is filled with
Do you live over the bridge?
petty thieves and
No.
Yeah, tramps and thieves.
tramps and thieves. You live in one of those like junkie houses where everyone's just got a mattress.
They're called trap houses, and that's where I live.
Apparently, you're doing pretty well for yourself with your nice silver chain.
I am. I can't complain.
All the junkies back at the house are watching their TV sets. And
They're watching their 6 inches.
they're like, hey, that guy sleeps over there on that mattress. To get that chain.
Yep, I'm doing all right.
All right.
We are available in 3D.
In 3D.
That's right. This is filmed in 3D. If you have that capability to watch 3D, and we promise to do something, every episode to fuck with your 3D vision. Wow.
Have you ever been in 3D before?
All the time actually, but this is the first time I've been on like a
You're
digital
looking
version.
very multi-dimensional right now. Like I'm seeing a lot of.
I'm not like I'm not a paint. I know I'm not like a drawing of some sort, But yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Usually I think I'm in the Aha video. Once again, taking you back to the early '80s.
Yeah.
I would watch that and then turn on Taxi.
Is there any more Perrier?
I think there's some under you over there.
Yeah, I got a bottle down below you, I think. I don't know. Look underneath your feet. You know what? Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is it behind me?
I don't know. Just drink your Perrier.
Okay. I'm a thirsty person.
Yeah.
I think it's diabetes.
Wow.
The chocolate's not helping.
Okay, so we've talked about the Holocaust. We've
I
just
feel
about
bad.
put Albie into a diabetic coma tonight. We're going to put a child on the internet with the hashtag, what was it? Girl opens chocolate with 3 men.
Yeah, in a dungeon.
In a
dungeon.
Torture room?
Torture room.
Torture.
Can we do that
I don't
without
know.
getting your child taken away?
Probably not. So we'll have to word it.
How about we just don't put the dungeon part in there?
Yeah.
What about creepy basement?
Oh, there you go.
I still think they're knocking at this point. They're concerned. I don't think they're taking away at this point. They're coming in for a few questions after that one. I don't quite think they're going
Toddler opens egg surprise in a questionable environment.
That's creepier than creepy basement.
Questionable environment.
Questionable environment.
In 3D?
In 3D.
3D, that makes it okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I think if we can get 160 million people to watch that, we'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
And as long as none of them are involved in social services or child welfare or the American Diabetes Foundation or I
They're
don't
not
know
that bad.
the Jewish American Association. I mean, we've
So,
probably
why
pissed
did
off a lot of
they...
people.
How
Stop
why
it!
did they- I don't
Stop it.
understand. Why were they mad at Jewish people? They're just people. I don't get it.
Oh my
I had a
God.
Jewish
I'm not
girlfriend.
teaching this.
She was
I-
absolutely no
Alright.
different than any of my other girlfriends.
No,
She's a nice lady.
Look,
I didn't...
it's not just Hitler involved. It was everyone involved. Look, when your country is going down, and a guy says to you, "I can get us out of this," and they go anything, and I mean anything, that's what you get.
I had a black girlfriend, but I didn't go around telling people about it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I haven't yet.
Okay. Well, yeah. You just said you had a Jewish girlfriend, and I was countering that with I had a black girlfriend.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Okay. So
My girlfriend's Canadian. She lives in Niagara Falls. See her
Yeah.
all the time. She's great.
Her name's Georgina Glass.
I see her all the time. She's, oof. You want to know.
He being catfished, I think.
Catfished?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
That means somebody's pretending to be his girlfriend for various reasons.
Like his beard.
No,
No.
like all right. So yeah. No, in the sense of you would start talking with somebody. They're saying that their name is let's say, and on the internet, and you never talk to her. You don't.
You're being catfished, so it's a dude,
Yes, exactly.
and he's messing with you.
Probably.
Wasn't there a football player that said that happened to him?
Yes, Manti Te'o.
But he knew it was a scam, right?
No, he said he didn't know it was a scam. That was his whole stance on it, that he had no idea. Because there was some discrepancy when he was during one of the games where he had to leave to go see his girlfriend because she was in the hospital. But then they found there was no girlfriend, and then he said he was being catfished by people that he knew.
Where does this term come from? Am I missing something?
I love that.
Am I
That
missing
just
it?
sounds like some redneck shit right there. Like, did they do this in the South? Is this a big
I don't know.
boy, you just got catfished? Like that's the context.
I
That
honestly know where it comes
say
from.
that
The
in.
term catfish comes from. So.
Boy, you just got catfished.
Like noodling.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
noodling is.
Noodling. That's
Well, that's where you stick your arm inside a catfish and yank it out.
that's got to be very jarring to the fish.
It is. That's why it's illegal in most states.
Is it?
Yeah, because when they're in the hole, the reason why they're in the hole.
I like
is,
him. He knows stuff.
When they're in the hole, it's so usually the female, and the eggs are behind it. When you pull the fish out, it messes with the eggs, and it kind of like it can kill all the the eggs before they hatch.
Oh, that's sad.
That's why they're in the hole. They're
I don't
protecting
understand
their
why
young.
people would do that.
Oh my God!
I had a catfish once as a girlfriend.
Why are you?
And she was just like normal every.
You
So
see,
you're just-
when there's a bunch
so-
of catfish.
Albie loses his innocence should be one of our tags on this tonight. I don't understand the Holocaust. I don't understand why you would hurt a catfish. I don't understand why my child is eating chocolate in the basement. I don't. Why does this happen? Why do bad things happen? Why?
It doesn't make sense.
No, you sweet, stupid man. You raised a point, and I forgot because we run a rant.
Catfishing?
Catfishing. Oh, analsundayschool.com. Last week we
Yeah, that segues.
Last week we discovered that
got it.
our theory was that you could type in anything and find a porn site, and we typed in Sunday School, and we did not find a porn site, and we typed in Anal Sunday School, and we did not find a porn site, but we found an available website. We still have no idea what we're going to do with it, so if you folks would send us some emails, any ideas for what we should put on analsundayschool.com, and if we pick yours, you might win a heartfelt thank you.
Did you ever go to Sunday school?
The actual Sunday school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to church when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, not happily, but
No, I was forced and I didn't enjoy it.
Same way.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
think anyone
People
liked.
were crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. What? Are you going through something tonight?
Not at all.
You just seem to be real.
It's the sugar, maybe? I feel
Makes you
weird.
kind of religious and sad and like thoughtful and
Introspective,
introspective, right? Like I'm dying and I just want to say a few things. You guys are I love you
Yeah,
guys.
I just don't understand why they would send people to Sunday school.
I had a girlfriend that went to Sunday school.
Yeah, and she was like everybody else, but it just doesn't make sense. You go to school 5 days a week. Why go a sixth day? It's like it's not fun.
Okay, so Sunday school, we hate it.
Anal Sunday school? Maybe
like.
not as bad.
Anal Sunday school might be cool. I
Would
kind
you
of
like
want to.
Catholic Sunday school?
No, I thought about that. I thought about doing.
Everybody tonight? Is that what our goal is?
I thought about starting a porn site, and just have it be like nonstop, like Catholic related porn,
Like nuns and stuff?
like nuns, priests, and have one picture that changes every day of a nun doing it with Chewbacca. Like just something completely random, but still Catholic. Like maybe have a pope, like have a guy in a pope outfit, or like
Just getting blown by
getting
Chewbacca.
blown by a Chewbacca, like a girl Chewbacca or a boy Chewbacca, whatever.
I
mean, we've come this far. We might as well. Why stop now?
It reminds me, you ever been watching like a bukkake film and the girl that's the main subject has like a cross necklace on and you're like, I don't understand what's going on right now.
You need Jesus. That's what she
Holy
should
shit. Why wouldn't she take that off?
I've never noticed that, but I'm gonna look for it now.
Well, where are you supposed to look during those? I don't know.
Bukkake. I know where it's.
It's like, I want to watch a movie with one girl and 200 penises.
Would you please put bukkake as one of our
Bukkake egg
terms?
surprise. Yeah, if I put all these tags in there, we're all going to be put away. I don't know. How are people going to
Yeah,
find
don't
us?
put the bukkake
Bukkake!
with a little girl and
No,
creepy.
see,
Don't
Little girl egg surprise bukkake torture basement with 3 men, 3 guys.
We would get so many hits.
We really would.
People would be disappointed a little bit.
We really would, and that's
But-
kind of what I want to do with analsundayschool.com.
Okay,
like I was
okay.
thinking, I want to piss everybody off that comes to it. Like I want it to be like analsundayschool.com. That sounds like exactly the type of porn that I want to watch. And then when they come to it, it's like just bunny rabbits or cats or just like some farmer driving a tractor or something. Like that's what I want to do with that, and I'm willing to pay for it. And
I'll build it.
if you build it, they will come.
They will come. Maybe not.
Literally.
Literally.
Or we could tap into like, oh my God, have you been to analsundayschool.com? That's some hot.
That might be like tub
They
growth
planted
back
corn
then.
last night. Oh my God. That is some hot farming.
It's a really detailed site about farming. That's what it's really, really good. That's like, where do you go to get all your farming advice?
AnalSundayschool.com.
What? Yeah, they were really good.
They actually have the
farmers
best stuff. They've got a great blog on the corn crop, and Like,
That would be great if it was something that everybody liked and everybody used, but they had to go there to get it.
Oh my god.
right, that's what I'm saying.
I like the
Like
idea.
if Google
Like-
was called analsundayschool.com.
Right.
Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just an awkward name.
Yeah.
And when you typed in anal, like other websites would come up.
Oh my
with
god,
all
everything would pop up. Like, it would just be like, until you got to the last letter.
Bunch of teenagers will try to do like book reports on their, like they're typing in anal sundays. What are you looking at? I gotta figure out.
It's science.
It's fine.
Okay,
How do
so
you feel about anal?
How do I feel about it?
How does your girlfriend in Canada feel about it?
Oh, she loves it. Does it all the time. Can't wait to do it when we get up there.
she wants to do it all the different sex ways.
And then I'm
A lot of smiley faces, a lot of winkies. It's a lot of weird stuff. Like, you know, she's overselling it, but you know, I'm excited.
You're
I-
completely
gonna
being
get on
catfished.
top of me and do jumping jacks.
You've
and
been
stuff.
catfished.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
What's his name?
He hasn't told me that yet.
Hey,
Yep.
at least you're not lonely.
Yeah, I think so.
Everybody needs to be with somebody.
Yep. Gonna be tied up in the corner while Two of Hearts plays. It's gonna be really, really bad.
Love is love. One world. One world.
Okay, so we got to put that in there. Put catfish in the yeah.
Dirty gets catfished.
Yeah.
Dirty gets catfish.
Just put that there. That's all you need.
Oh my god.
You'd be like, I gotta click on that.
Yeah. Okay. So we've actually made a lot of good progress tonight.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
All right. Final thoughts.
I just don't understand certain things.
Oh my god. Please donate some money, and some of the proceeds will definitely go to getting
Is there other
a degree here for Albie, a history
Is
degree.
there other films I should watch to learn more about this, or
About what?
why?
The Holocaust.
Yeah.
Well, you really hit the one. I mean, you can probably watch documentaries on it,
Yeah, but
but you really, out of all the movies you're gonna watch,
That was
I think
the one.
Schindler's hits the nail on it.
The only thing that really saved me during it was I was like, okay, it's a movie, it's a movie, it's a movie. But still, they get shot in the head and stuff, dude.
It should be a segment.
Okay.
I'll be
thank you.
learning something.
I'm not going to end the show on this note.
Okay, other stuff.
You're done talking.
Okay, so what did final thoughts of this show? Oh, it's great to be back, for one. I learned that there is a odd choice of toys for a group of chocolate egg sets that we don't quite know why they chose the way they do. And,
What did we say we would do with this? Oh, take it away from your daughter.
yep.
While she's crying.
How much did we say? $200. I will take this away from Albie's daughter as she cries, and you throw in 50 more, and I'll send a picture of her crying.
It's kind of cool.
I'm not going to send any pictures of your daughter out, but I will take this toy away from her because I'm kind of a dick like that.
Mhm. He is.
If you want to donate for this strange show that we did tonight, please click on Patreon and feel free to give us some money, and we will use it wisely.
We need some 4K cameras.
We need some of that.
Lighting
Whatever he
first.
just said.
We have really bad lighting.
Lighting, maybe a fan, a silent fan. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
It's kind of
hot.
hot in here.
It's hot as balls in here in this torture dungeon.
Balls in a torture dungeon.
But yeah, so that's our show for tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a really weird segue to get off of. So, like, do you have like a sign off or something that we can like go with? Like, I mean, you have a hello is like a sign off or like a goodbye, like a good night. Like, could you tell them good night? I mean, that would be a good way to end it. So we just stare creepily at them at the end while we do. Goodbye.